Mike Sports Vibes Ballin. Thank you for vibing with me. How is everybody doing on this wonderful day? How is everybody doing on this wonderful day? I just want to make this quick little live real quick, man. I got a question for the whole MLB world, man, because this guy's been on a path for greatness. This man's been absolutely amazing, and I got to give credit to him. Will Kyle Schwarber hit 60 home runs in 2025? And also, can he win NL MVP? And also, we'll talk about the Sixers as well. We got some news I wanted to talk about. But yeah, let's start with the Phillies, man. The Phillies, in my honest opinion, um, they lost three times. They got swept by the Mets before they started going against the Braves, and they just been destroying the Braves. Like they've been just demolishing the Braves like these last couple of games. Like yesterday, they won 2-1, and Ranger was absolutely amazing. He gave up 10 hits. I had to double take and read it again. He gave up 10 hits, but didn't give up any runs, or he gave up one run. Let me just double check. My bad. Let me just double check real quick because I did not peep that. But before I even get to that, the Phillies are 5 games ahead of the Mets. We got to keep on winning. There's roughly 27 games left in the season. So the Phillies got to keep on winning. They have to get on a winning streak. They got to continue their winning ways. Because they're going to go against the Mets again in another 4-game series. So we got to keep winning, man. This is not we beat the Braves a couple of times. We got to keep our foot on the gas pedal. We have to keep our foot on the gas pedal. But getting back to the question about Kyle Schwarber, I'm all over the place, but I gotta talk about Kyle Schwarber first. I gotta make sure I talk about this man because this man's been simply fantastic all season long. When you talk about a man that has 59 home runs, when you talk about a man that's what's his batting average? I'm trying to see what his batting average is. His batting average is 249. 119 RBIs. And I want to say this, man. Phillies better give him the contract, give him the bag. And also, when it comes to the home runs, I believe in 27 games, I believe he can hit that 60 home run mark. We already know he's going to get past 50. Like, that's a given. Now, can he get to 60 home runs? Now, if he gets to 60 home runs, there shouldn't be a debate on who's the MVP of the National League because I think he's such an important factor. They do have someone has 50 home runs already. Cal Relay from Seattle. Let me just double check his numbers real quick. 50 home runs, 107 RBIs. Um, yeah, he's a catcher. So from Seattle Mariners, we just swept the Mariners too, but my guy has more RBIs though. So he has my guy Kyle Schwarber has 49 home runs with 119 RBIs. So I think Kyle Schwarber is having a better season overall. So I think he should be the MVP hands down. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Don't be shy to talk to me in the live stream. If you're a Phillies fan, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going live for the playoffs. It is definitely going down. And I'm also going to be going live for some Sixer games. I'm probably going to go live for some boxing as well because I'm in the boxing. And I might mix into some Flyers talk too. But we're definitely big question mark when it comes to the Sixers. But I'm gonna wait till I get to that subject. But let's keep it on track with the Phillies. The Phillies got to keep on winning. Kyle Schwarber can definitely be the NL MVP if he keeps up the great work, and if he touches 60 home runs this season in 2025, he should definitely be the NL MVP. The Phillies, now matter of fact, let me look up. Excuse me, I'm looking up the Phillies in yesterday's game because I know Ranger had a great outing, but he only pitched 5 innings, gave up 10. He gave up 10 hits, but only allowed, I think, just like one run. So for him to give up 10 hits, he got hit around a lot. But if you ain't giving up no runs, it don't even matter. So you can give up all the hits you want. If you're not giving up any hits, you're doing a great job. So let's talk about Ranger. So Ranger, let me look at the numbers. So Ranger pitched 5 innings, gave up 10 hits. Like I said, I had to double take and look at that again. You gave up 10 hits and only gave up one run. That is very, very good. Also, he had 2 strikeouts. Usually he has way more strikeouts. So He was just getting the job done. That's good though. Only giving up one run, only and allowing 10 hits, and only allowing one run is that's very good for giving up 10 hits. So, shout out to Ranger. That's two good outings in a row for him. Also, David Robertson got in the game, pitched that outstanding inning in the I believe the sixth inning. I'm assuming, and got the job done. One strikeout, no runs earned. Matt Stram got in the game in the seventh inning, didn't give up any runs. So shout out to Matt Stram. And then Orion Kirkering pitched one inning, didn't give up any runs, one strikeout. And then Johan Duran, he got in the game and closed the game out. So the Phillies won both ways. We beat the brakes off of them the previous game, 19. Let me see the final score because that was crazy. 19-4. 19-4, man. And there was just a straight up offensive clinic. It was a beat down. Like, hey, listen, the Braves pitching did not show up. They was on some other stuff. And then my guy, let me get the Kyle Schwarber hit 4 home runs in one game. So for Kyle Schwarber to hit 4 home runs in one game is simply amazing. So 4 hits, 4 home runs. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Wow. Kyle Schwarber was amazing. And then when you talk about and then what makes it so cool is you have right behind him our fifth batter, our first baseman Bryce Harper. He hit a home run in that game as well. We had JT hit a home run. We had Max Kepler hit a home run. It was just a home run derby for the Philadelphia Phillies when we won 19-4 against the Braves. But I said I wasn't going to make a video for that game because I said I got to see them win another game. And then they won the second game in a row. They won 2-1. Ranger had a good performance. Now we go against them again, and we got to keep winning. And let me see who's pitching tonight. So it's a later game. I think it's like a 6 o'clock game for the Phillies. See who's pitching today. So Phillies pitcher. But yeah, Phillies got to keep winning because like I said, the Mets are right behind us. And on top of the Mets being right behind us, we go against them, right, in a 4-game series. So we're going against the Braves for a 4-game series. So we can sweep them 4 games. That'd be excellent. But probable pitchers for today is trying to make sure. All right, so probable pitching today is Christopher Sanchez, left-handed pitcher. Christopher Sanchez, overall record 11-5, 2.72 ERA, 173 strikeouts. He's our best pitcher on our team right now. Chris Sale, left-handed pitcher, 5-4, 2.52 ERA with 114 strikeouts. So we're going against him. We got to make sure we do our thing to him, get his pitch count out. Let them pitches add up, man. Don't just always swing at the first pitch trying to get a home run. Let that pitch count get high. And then tomorrow's game, Sunday, 7:10 p.m. Eastern time, the Philadelphia Phillies will be going against the Braves again, and it will be Luzardo versus Hurston Waldrep. So Waldrep is 4-0 with a 0.90 ERA, 24 strikeouts. Luzardo is 12-6 with a 4.23 ERA, 175 strikeouts. So we're going to see what happens. We got a sweep, but we got 2 really good pitchers that we're going against, but we got some of our best pitchers that they're going against as well. As long as our bats do their job, I think we'll be wonderful. As long as their bats do their job, we will be good. So our bats, I mean. All right, so let's go to some Philadelphia 76er news, y'all. Let's go to some Philadelphia 76er news. Now, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button. Double tap that screen, hit the like button. You know, a lot of people, right, assume Quentin Grimes is coming back to the Sixers. People think he's coming back. Like, they're like, oh, he's coming back. Just put him on the... No, he's not. It's not... Until he signs on that dotted line, Quentin Grimes ain't on the Sixers right now, right? So I'm reading this article by Brian Toperick, and he said why the Sixers haven't spent their taxpayer mid-level exception yet. As is tradition under Daryl Morey, the Sixers appear poised to keep one roster spot open heading into 2025-26 season. Now, this is what he said, and shout out to him for this. We're less than 4 weeks away from the start of training camp. Yet the Sixers still have two open roster spots. Now, I cannot talk my talk. Listen, I like Quentin Grimes, but I don't know if they 100% on the Quentin Grimes wagon, because they would have been signed them, in my honest opinion. Now, let's keep going. One of those is reserved for Quentin Grimes. That's what they're assuming, who remains in a restricted free agency standoff, much like Jonathan Kuminga, Josh Giddey, and Cam Thomas. The other might not got what might hold on. The other might not get my bad. The other might not get filled at all before the season starts. On Thursday, Jake Fisher of the Stein line said new Brooklyn Nets forward Hayward Highsmith could be on the move again between now and February February 5th trade deadline. In the original version of his article, he noted that since Highsmith is earning only $5.6 million, a team could absorb him using its mid-level exception, either the $5.7 million taxpayer MLE or the $14.1 million non-taxpayer MLE, without having to send salary back to Brooklyn. So there's so many factors, man. I don't know what the Sixers got planned on, man. Like, are they waiting? Obviously, they waiting, but like, what are they waiting for? We going to definitely see about that. Also, they're saying a team like the 76ers hold on. They're saying a team like the 76ers, for example, that has planned to take its taxpayer mid-level into the season rather than spending it this summer, can use the exception during the season to absorb the salary of a player like Highsmith via trade without having to send any salary the other way. So, listen, we're going to see what happens. I'm just ready for the basketball season to start, man. I'm just so ready for basketball to start. It's been a long time, and I just want to see what happens, man. Like, I'm tired of always talking about is Joel Embiid going to be ready? We about to see. I'm tired of talking about Paul George, PG, Podcast P. Is he going to be ready for the start of the season? I'm tired of it. I just want to see. Those are the two that I'm concerned more than anything. Everything else, I feel like we're a playoff team. How good we do in the playoffs is going to pretty much be on Joel Embiid and Paul George, but I feel like we were good enough to get there. I think VJ Edgecombe is going to be a pretty darn good player for us. I can't wait to see him shine. Tyrese Maxey is going to be excellent. He's going to put the team on his back. I got him being a leading scorer for the Philadelphia 76ers in the 2025-26 season. I also have what else? Jared McCain. Jared McCain is another player that I honestly feel that is going to shine this upcoming season. No, I don't know who the starting lineup is going to be because I don't know who's going to be playing. I don't know who's going to be healthy. I don't know if Joel's going to be playing. I don't know if Paul George's going to play. So I have no clue how this starting lineup is going to be. And then, of course, we're still waiting on the Quentin Grimes. Breaking news, Quentin Grimes signs with the Sixers. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, man, I just don't even be knowing what to talk about with the Sixers because I'm repeating myself. Like, I just don't know what to say anymore. I just can't wait until the season starts so we can figure this stuff out. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be an exciting season. This is the could possibly be the last season that Joel Embiid will be on the Philadelphia 76ers if he cannot be healthy and if we can't get the job done. This is the most important season of his career. And we'll see what happens. Same goes with Paul George. He might be gone as well. I don't know how we're going to get out of their contracts, but he might be gone as well if we don't do nothing this year and they're not healthy. So we shall see what happens. But, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we got the Phillies. We'll figure out what they're going to do for the remainder of the season. They got to keep on winning because the Mets are only 5 games behind them, and we got like 20-something games left. And will Kyle Schwarber win the National League MVP? Can he get 60 home runs? He has 49 home runs right now. 119 RBI. So he's having a terrific season. And then when you talk about yeah, I think we're all right. I think, and then I just want to just bring this up again real quick. When it comes to the relief pitching for the Phillies, Duran, he's been absolutely amazing. He did mess up one save. I will admit to that. He did mess up one save, but other than that, he's been absolutely amazing for the Philadelphia Phillies. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season for the Phillies. I'm going live for the playoff games for the Phillies, and I'm also going to be going live for a lot of Sixer games this upcoming season. And I possibly might go live for some Flyers games. And I'm definitely going to try to do some boxing as well if you're into boxing. I wanted to put boxing on this channel because, I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports that they're starting to turn into WWE, but I still love boxing. Anytime you have Mike Tyson coming out of retirement and fighting Jake Paul, it's WWE Part 2. I mean, get your paper, but my goodness. And now you got Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul. So Jake Paul, man, you fighting all-time great boxers, and you haven't been boxing for more than 10 years. You just got into boxing, so salute to you, man. When you famous and you got that type of money, and you draw in a lot of attention, and a lot of people watch you. Hey, listen, I ain't mad at him. Get your paper, box some of the greatest boxers of all time. Get your paper, man. That's what's up, man. He's a good businessman. Whoever came up with the idea to Jake Paul, you should start boxing. That was a great idea, man. And he's not a bad boxer, but going against great boxers, I don't think he has a chance against Tank. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, but until next time, I just want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see, man. Shout out to y'all, salute to y'all. God bless, peace out. Peace. Let's get it.